I was on Facebook and I saw a common post about real world trading when it comes to RuneScape in particular come up, and of course, there are arguments all throughout the comment section talking about how stupid and shitty real world trading is, and how dumb it is to buy gold, and how everybody who earned what they've gotten in that game the hard way can easily spot the people who haven't, and they're just fucking idiots, and da 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 da. All right. I want to talk a little bit about meaning in life and why people play video games. So, one of the tricky things about meaning in life is over the course of our life, what is meaningful to us will change. However, oftentimes in our childhood, when there are unfulfilled meanings, unfulfilled things that we wished we could have done when we were kids, we can find ourselves chasing those dragons into our adulthood. And so with video games, maybe, like me, when you were younger, RuneScape was one of those games you really wish you could have played more of. You wish you could have had a membership. You wish you could have invested your childhood into playing these games. However, you had parents. I had parents that were very worried about me coming into contact with online strangers, so I was not allowed to play MMOs growing up. It was not until I was making my own money that I was able to purchase memberships to play these online games, and I ended up delving really deep into these games really fast, spending a ton of money on them. And why was I spending money on these games? Buying gold. Biggest reason is time. I did not have the time anymore because I wasn't a kid. I was working. I was already making a living to invest in these games. And so I would invest some of the time of my real life, my job, into the game so that I could fulfill my childhood dreams of doing XYZ in these games. Eventually, it did get to a point where I don't feel as driven to do these things. I don't feel like picking up a game like RuneScape or really any of these MMOs and going full send anymore. I feel like I've kind of gotten that out of my system. And I don't think it's so wrong for people to get this out of their system. And I would suggest that you ask yourself, if you're addicted to gaming, if you're just trying to fulfill some childhood fantasy that got locked away back then. And ask yourself what's meaningful now.